Level 0. Chapter 22. A Place Called Home. The warm morning breeze welcomed the Dela Pina family as they stepped out of the Philippines Hunters Association Medical Center. For the first time in years, their faces carried genuine smiles. Lando looked at his mother. "Let's go home." His mother nodded. "Yes." The four of them rode a jeepney toward the small apartment they had called home for many years. Nearly an hour later, the jeepney stopped in front of an old neighborhood. Cracked concrete roads, rusted electric posts. Children played basketball using a worn-out ring attached to a wooden pole. It was a poor community, but it was home. As they walked toward their apartment building, Lando quietly looked around. The walls were stained with age. Rust covered the railings. Rainwater had left dark marks across the ceiling. Nothing had changed. Dia happily ran upstairs. "We are home." Isa laughed. "You'll trip again if you keep running." Their mother smiled as she unlocked the old wooden door. The familiar creaking sound echoed through the room. It was small. Only 2 bedrooms. The kitchen barely had enough space for one person. The roof leaked whenever heavy rain came. Yet, it was where they had spent countless years together. Lando quietly stood near the doorway. "Mom, you've suffered enough. This place protected us. Now, it's my turn to protect all of you." That evening, the family gathered around their small dining table. Their meal was simple. Fried fish, rice, vegetables. Even so, everyone ate happily. Dia suddenly looked at Lando. "Kuya, when are you going back to hunting?" Their mother immediately frowned. "You just came home. Don't rush." Lando smiled reassuringly. "I'll rest for a few days. I promised the doctor." His mother finally relaxed. "Good. You've already risked your life enough." Lando simply smiled. He didn't tell them about the 8,450,000 Cuban pesos waiting in his hunter wallet. Not yet. Late that night, everyone had fallen asleep. Lando quietly opened his status window. System wallet. Hunter credits. 8,450,000 Cuban pesos. Sols. 20,000. He stared silently at the numbers. Just a few weeks ago, he could barely afford a proper meal. Now, he had enough money to completely change his family's future. His eyes wandered around the room. The old ceiling fan barely worked. The walls had cracks. His sisters shared one bedroom. His mother still slept on an old mattress. He slowly smiled. "I think it's time." The next morning, Lando woke up early. He quietly left a note on the dining table. "Mom, I'll be back this afternoon. Love, Lando." He slipped out before anyone woke up. Several hours later, Lando arrived at a modern real estate office. The receptionist politely smiled. "Good morning, sir. How may we help you?" "I'm looking for a house." She nodded. "Please have a seat." Moments later, a sales agent approached him. "Good morning. My name is Kevin. What kind of house are you looking for?" Lando answered honestly. "Something comfortable. 3 bedrooms. A quiet neighborhood. Nothing extravagant." The agent smiled. "I think I have the perfect property." Throughout the morning, they visited several houses. Some were luxurious mansions. Others had private swimming pools. Lando shook his head every time. "They are too expensive. And too big. I just want my family to live comfortably." Finally, they stopped in front of a beautiful 2-story house. A small front garden. A spacious living room. A modern kitchen. 3 bedrooms. A study room. A clean backyard. A peaceful neighborhood. The agent smiled. "This property is worth 2 million Cuban pesos." Lando slowly walked through the empty house. He imagined his mother cooking in the kitchen, Dia running around the living room, Isa decorating her bedroom. A smile naturally appeared on his face. "This one. I'll take it." The agent blinked. "Would you like to apply for a housing loan?" Lando shook his head. "I'll pay in full." Silence. Pardon. I said. I'll pay the full amount today. The sales agent froze. Moments later, the payment was completed through the Hunter Association banking system. Hunter credits deducted. 2 million pesos. Current balance. Hunter credits. 6,450,000 pesos. Sols. 20,000. The sales agent respectfully handed him the keys. Congratulations. Mr. De La Pena. This house now belongs to you. Lando accepted the keys with both hands. Thank you. That afternoon, Lando returned to the apartment. His mother was preparing lunch. Oh. You're back. He smiled. I'm home. He walked to the dining table and gently placed a small envelope on top. His mother looked confused. Lando. What's this? Open it. She slowly opened the envelope. Inside were the ownership documents and a set of house keys. She stared blankly. What is this? Lando smiled softly. Mom. We are moving. The room became silent. Isa looked up. Moving. Dia tilted her head. Where? Lando looked at all three of them. I bought us a house. No one spoke. Isa laughed awkwardly. Kuya. That's impossible. Dia nodded. Yeah. You're joking. Their mother quietly read the documents again. Then again. Her hands slowly began to tremble. The registered owner's name was clear. Lando De La Pena. She looked at him. You really bought a house? Lando nodded. No more rent. No more leaking roof. No more worrying every month. Tears slowly rolled down her cheeks. She covered her mouth, unable to speak. Then, she hugged her son tightly. You've worked so hard. I'm so proud of you. Lando gently returned the embrace. Everything I do is for our family. Isa wiped away her tears. Dia excitedly grabbed the house keys. Can we go now? Everyone laughed. As the sun slowly began to set, the De La Pena family stood before their new home. The golden light painted the house in warm colors. It wasn't a mansion. It wasn't luxurious. But to them, it was perfect. Dia ran happily through the front yard. Isa rushed upstairs to choose a room. Their mother stood silently at the front door, still unable to believe it. Lando looked at the smiling faces of his family. He quietly placed a hand over the royal pendant hidden beneath his shirt. Your Majesty. Thank you. Because of the path you entrusted to me. My family finally has a place to call home. A gentle breeze swept through the quiet neighborhood. For the first time in many years, the De La Pena family truly felt they were finally home. End of chapter 22.